which brings the point about the weapons that Israel used. There's a lot of reports about the heavy, unguided munitions that have a wide margin of error that are being used in densely populated areas. They call them dummy bombs. They're not precision guided. They're not smart weapon. And I saw that one military expert said that Israel is dropping in less than a week what the US was dropping in Afghanistan in a year. Of course, because of being a much smaller, much more densely populated area, which begs the question, was that necessary? Those 2,000-pound bombs being dropped in densely populated area, which of course would have led to, knowingly, hundreds of deaths of civilians. And that, for a lot of people, was kind of deliberate intent of killing or knowingly to kill civilians unnecessarily, because why would you use 2,000-pound bombs in densely populated areas?
The issue with the 2,000-pound bombs, again, which were 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet below the surface, covered with concrete or road or whatever, and that's what's required to penetrate into that area. I also read reports that Israel had, in munitions, had dropped 10 times the destructive power of what was dropped on Hiroshima. And with Hiroshima, what happened was 180,000 were pretty much killed instantaneously. Of course, there were thousands who died the next day or the day after. But having dropped 10 times that amount of firepower, and again, this supposed casualty rate being so low in comparison to Hiroshima, shows there could not possibly have been an intent to commit genocide.
So is it for you the number? If the number comes out to be 300,000, say, would that be the point that would kind of make you look at this differently?
When we're dealing with a number, we're looking at what is a substantial part, and a substantial part is going to be a percentage. Now, I'm not the one who decides that. I may have my own personal opinion of that, but I have to look toward what the courts have decided, because genocide is a crime, and it's a crime with specific parameters. And the courts have declared 5% of the civilian population is not enough to be in part.
At this moment, the UN Human Rights Council, the UN Special Rapporteur, the Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and even Israeli groups such as b'Tselem and Physicians for Human Rights Israel, and I think even the International Association of Genocide Scholars have all said that Israel has committed genocide in Gaza.